and welcome back to the channel, guys. A couple weeks ago, I did a video of my brand new apartment tour. And needless to say, Alana wasn't happy about it. She thought I screwed up a lot of stuff, and overall I just did make a bunch of mistakes. And she's like, you have to get redemption. The house wasn't finished. There was a bunch of stuff I wanted to do. You didn't even highlight the good parts of the place, so let's see if she could do any better. Alana wants to give you guys a proper apartment tour.
Okay, it's my turn to give you guys an apartment tour. Josh's version was good, but there were some, how do I say it, like facts missing. So to start off, I feel like I want to give you guys a realistic view on what home things cost. Because one day you're going to have maybe a significant other you're living with, and they're going to want to spend on home things that make sense to have in the home. For example, at Josh's last apartment, took him 2 months to get a couch. They sat on lawn chairs. Probably didn't put that in the video, did he? So let's start off with just like the front entryway here. He already beaked me for all the shoes I own, which is true. I own a lot of shoes. However, I wear them all. I mean, not really now, it's winter, so they're basically gonna stay in here until spring because it's just slush and disgusting. These I put up myself because it took Josh 3 weeks and he left the house and I was like, screw it, I'll just do it myself. So, you know, just ladies take over and do it whatever you need to. Pillows, to make it a little bit more comfortable. I bet you he didn't know what pillows cost. It's like $34, you know, and obviously you can find cheaper ones, but that's like in the mid-range, I'd say. Converted this like IKEA bench into shoe storage, because again, I have a shit ton of shoes. Let's start with the nice ruggable runner. You can throw it on the wash, I haven't had to yet, but we'll see how that goes. And then our bookcase, which I actually love. I don't read at all. Josh, I think, has read every single book on here, maybe even more than one. Not every book more than once, but some of them. I think I've read, which one's the one that I've read? This one, but I don't think it really counts. My brother got it for me. It's not actually a book that you read, but it's great. Very interactive, I would say. And so, okay, so I feel like when Josh set up the bookshelf in his old apartment, he just threw everything on. There is a method to the madness. Like, you can actually make it look sort of nice. Oh yeah, and he had brought this wine. He's like, oh, this is such a cool wine. Fun story. His roommate that he lived with, who had life changes, by the way, it's like his best friend that got engaged. And it was like in the plan for him and I to move all along. It's not like it was some bad, horrible omen that, oh, my roommate had life changes, that's why I'm moving in with Alana. No.
Lately, I decided to move on from my old apartment as my roommate had some life changes, and I actually moved in with my girlfriend.
His best friend got engaged, so congrats, Brooke and Levi. And this was a wine that his roommate had out that was a gift for him for when he passed his, is it CFA? I was like CPA, CFA, it's blah, blah, some kind of certified thing. And he was saving it to drink. Josh just opened it, drank it, so we had to order a case to make up for it. So yes, super cool, it has the stocks on it, but why he has so many bottles, that's the reason behind it. He had taken someone else's wine that was not his, and now he loves it as decoration, which is, again, good eye, Josh. To fill in our gallery wall, and some of them, yeah. Oh, Alana got me a map. No, my mom got this for me and I was just saving to put it up. Like, hello. And so I thought like maybe we'll scratch off places we've been together, which we've only ever been on one trip together in the 4 years we've been dating, other than to like Saskatoon where my sister lives, and where else have we been? That's really it. Haven't really been a whole lot of places right now, especially because the last 2 years. So yay, we have Mexico scratched off. Even though I think together we've been to like, I've been to Russia, Josh has been to the Philippines, I've been to Australia, Dominican, Mexico, my mom lives in the States, I've been to BC, Montreal, I've been to Europe, Josh's been to Europe, Turkey. Yeah, like actually, individually we have a lot of this scratched off, so maybe that's on, but it's probably not in the budget right now to scratch off a lot of these, but. Okay, so then I wanted a gallery wall and I didn't want it to just be my shit that I like. So obviously we have some Pebble Beach print. I got like these beautiful local prints from artists in Winnipeg. A picture of my dad, which I just love. I think that was taken in the 90s or something. And then a quote that I also have tattooed on me. It's called, "Learn lots, be good and fun." And it's just something he always used to say, so I just love looking at it every day. So that's kind of this, oh, that's only the entryway. So see, you get a lot more detail on what goes into this. This massive mirror, I don't know how much mirrors cost, like why, I don't know, but they're like $100 to $200 or something. Couldn't fit into my Civic either. Coming from the hallway into our bedroom, which in this apartment, it's literally just a room that you can fit a bed into. So when Josh had moved out, he probably would have been fine sleeping on the floor. I had to convince him to buy a bed frame and a new mattress. I was like, you need this to sleep. But whatever, he got an Endy and he thanks me for it every single night when he gets into bed. So you're welcome, Josh. And then we just kind of have, I lucked out. I got like nightstands for my girlfriend, Laura. She gifted them to me, which was amazing. And then this I've just had for a long time, and to match everything, I just switched out the hardware. So a fun little hack, search Facebook Marketplace or take what you have and just get like new little things that don't cost a lot. Because apparently house stuff isn't always in the budget. Sad reality. So then, luckily we have 2 beds, 2 baths. So 1 bed is the office bedroom, and then my bathroom, which I think I've done a great job of making it feel Instagrammable. That's kind of what I'm going for. Did those paintings during quarantine and my unemployment, because what else was I gonna do? And then that one is from a local artist, Rachel Lou Art. Love her stuff. It's just like gorgeous. So you can clearly tell who's a professional and who's unemployed and just did it for fun. And then like, that's really the bathroom, which I keep tidy, I would say. Then we can go to Josh's bathroom, and if we really want to see that awesome shower head that he was bragging about, I'd love for you guys to take a guess on how much he's cleaned his shower since we moved in. So we've been here since August, September. It's 4 months, 3 months. He's cleaned his shower once. Because I said, you can have this bathroom, but you have to actually keep it clean. That was like the rule. So one day if he comes home and I've just switched everything, it's because I'm now taking over this bathroom because he didn't keep it clean. I feel like that's just a good rule of thumb. Okay, and then, I mean, I don't really spend a lot of time in here, but essentially this is where the door is always closed. And Josh lives in here, which he did this whole little setup himself. I think obviously he wants to update. This is my chair and this rug I bought, and he's using it in this space and it works great. We finally put these up. I think it took him a while because he wasn't quite sure. I'm like, just put it up and then you can change it if you really, really hate it. It's no big deal. He kept stealing my plant from the living room. So this was in the living room, my planter that I paid for. This plant. But he said it looked good. So you're welcome for the aesthetically pleasing greenery, Josh. And then he hates this unit, but it has a lot of storage and we have yet to really decorate it because he's just been throwing stuff on here. Like birthday cards, bills. It's like a junk drawer, but a junk like countertop at this point. So we'll get to that. And then he also will throw his laundry onto this cart. So this is his room, whatever. He can do whatever he wants in here. I don't care. Steal my plants, I guess. And then we go to the place where Josh frequents very rarely. In fact, I think he just turned on the oven last night for the first time in the 4 months we've been here. He made brownies. It was very cute. He was craving them, so he threw it together and he's like, oh my God, this is way easier. And he didn't know how to turn the oven knob. So I'm freaking obsessed with this kitchen. I'm speechless about it. I really feel really lucky that I get to spend a lot of time in here because I love cooking, I love making food, and Josh loves eating it. It's great. It's a win-win for both of us. Apparently this is, I don't know what, decked on wrap. So someone DM'd me on Instagram. I was like, oh my God, you have decked on wrap. I don't know what that was. Google it, whatever. So it's like flame resistant, scratch resistant, you can put stuff on it, which apparently some people, even if they have granite countertops, they won't even place things on. I'm like, no, if you're paying for something that you can put stuff out of the oven onto, why wouldn't you? I don't know. Knife set I had to buy. We had like a lot of the kitchen stuff I just buy. I know you actually need. Like, I don't think Josh knows that there are this many spices that you can use for cooking. It's not just salt and pepper. And then even like the KitchenAid mixer we have, and the broom closet where there's cleaning supplies. Unheard of. And what else? Yeah, this is kind of the kitchen. Dishwasher's running right now, so if you can hear that, my bad. I want to really get a coffee machine or espresso machine and put it right here, do a little coffee area, but that's also not in the budget right now. But apparently walking to get a coffee every day is. Not really sure how that adds up, but I guess. So then we have the kitchen, which like I said, love. And then we have our island, which we got these beautiful bar stools from Dufresne, and they're so freaking comfy. And the old ones Josh had at his apartment, he couldn't like lean back on, and he's getting old, golfs a lot, you know, he has to be able to sit. So these guys, I can't remember the name of them. I can put the link in the description, but they are amazing. And then we have this table that Josh hates. And I go, screw you, man. This is my dead grandma's table I got for free. And guess what? You don't want to spend money on a dining room table. Get something from someone you know. And it's great. You can like make it a little bit smaller if you need. It's teak. It matches the aesthetic of everything else with the wood, but apparently still not great. The dining room chairs are from Structube. Also love them. The guitar that Josh said he was gonna put up on the wall and is still sitting right here in the corner with a broken string. So that'll just sit there maybe until next year at some point when he puts it up. This beautiful lamp that his dad got him for Christmas. I'm pretty sure he said he got the lamp. He didn't pay for it, he got it as a gift. So again, just fact checking that video. He did buy the couch from Structube. Again, took 2 or 3 months to actually get it in. Throw pillows, he didn't know what that cost. The rug, big area rug, you kind of need it. Coffee table, you need to put drinks on. These are things, like you can't just have it. I mean, maybe you can. Who am I to tell you not to, but it just makes more sense. What else do we have here? Oh yeah, this is my TV. Josh apparently wants a bigger one, but I don't know if that's in his budget to get a bigger one because I'm not paying for it. I feel like this suffices. And I did get him to put up this shelf a couple weeks ago. 3 months in, we got the shelf up, which I was really pumped about. A little bar area. Yeah, Josh cannot mix a cocktail for the life of him. And more greenery I had to get because he kept stealing my plants. Honestly, when we walked in, when we first moved in, to just see the space, Josh found the apartment. I don't know how he found it. I didn't even know these were apartments. They were old office spaces converted into apartments. And I mean, yeah, you just get in here and it's like, wow. Picked a good day to film this because it's just like clear skies, not a snowstorm, which it has in the last like week. And we're located right in the exchange district of Winnipeg, which is super cool. It kind of, when you walk and you see this view, it doesn't feel like Winnipeg, which is kind of a bonus. I do love Winnipeg. I don't want to smack talk our city, but to feel like you've transcended into a different area is the coolest feeling. And when we walked in, I saw the look on his face. I was like, yeah, this is where we're moving. Like the high ceilings, the windows, it's just like stunning. So thanks for coming along on my version of our apartment tour, the apartment that I also live with Josh in. It's been great living with him, even though he is a business owner, financially independent, you know, seems like he has his shit together. He's a classic guy that leaves his dishes in the sink, takes beer that's not his, takes wine that's not his, but we share a house. I'm willing to share it. There's just certain things I'm like, okay, we will just be dealing with this. This is just a thing that we do now. But overall, it's been pretty good. If you want to really know anything else that he does, like I'll reply to you in the comments because I'm just here to kind of drag him a little bit. But love you, babe.